Good morning. Welcome to a short indoor cycle ride. We're going 30 minutes today, to less a cool down. So jump on, get yourself ready, fill up that water bottle, and let's ride. Start with just light resistance on the wheel. Find 75 RPMs. If you don't have that reading on your bike, you just follow my legs, or you can listen to the beat of the music. We'll take about 3 minutes to get our heart rates up a little. And then this short ride is a pyramid. So we'll build to breathless, and then we'll come back down. We'll go easy, moderate, hard, breathless, hard, moderate, easy. Boom, boom. Okay? So obviously the hardest part of the class is right in the middle. And then we'll taper down from there. Actually, that's not so true. The hardest part is right after breathless. We have to go back to hard. We don't get our recovery. So that'll be challenging right there in the middle, but it's short. So I have a quote to share with you, and I don't know the author. Maybe you can put in the, well, by the time I post this, I'll know the author. But the quote is, "The danger is not aiming high and missing. The danger is that we aim low and hit." The danger is not aiming high and missing, it's aiming low and hitting our mark. That's called good enough. It's called I gave it a try, and complacency and settling. So today I want to ask you to aim high. And you might miss. You might not quite achieve the goal that you set for yourself, but we're going to aim high anyway. We actually are intentionally putting ourselves in a situation where we might fail and we might succeed. And either way, we grow. Either way, we get better. Add a little more resistance. Settle your hips in the saddle, and then lift your pelvic floor, engage your core so that you're sitting a little lighter in the saddle. Lengthen your spine and take deep breaths. Aim high. You might miss, but you might succeed. So let's add some more resistance on the wheel, enough that you can start to feel that solid pedal stroke and hear the sound of your breath heading into moderate intensity. And we're going to do a slow, fast, alternating song. This is a good long song. It's about 7 minutes, so we'll have plenty of opportunities to go from 50 to 100 and back to 50. So it's one of those songs that has that beat that you can use either way. This also, I'd like to introduce another kind of a mental technique when you're riding. Speed your legs up. And that mental technique is 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Let's see if we can go all the way up to 100, and then I'll show you what I mean. Pedal fast. Beautiful. 4, 3, 2, 1. Now, add resistance so that when you pedal at half that pace, 50 RPMs, it feels challenging, but not hard. We're staying in moderate, comfortable. There's just a little bit of work. Now, play with this. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Right, left, right, left, right, left. So it's kind of a little mental trick that also helps us evenly distribute the weight in the legs. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Breathe. 1, 2, 3. It's like a waltz on a bike. All right, release that resistance. Speed it up again. Closer to 100 RPMs. Moderate intensity. Don't go too hard yet. That's next. We've got a climb ahead of us. So flush them out. It should feel like a flush with a little bit of resistance. Aim high. Deep breaths. Nice little push here. Good. Really good, folks. Slowing again, add resistance. Come all the way down to the bottom of the RPM range. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Notice your breath. And don't make it a really hard climb, right? Don't go hard, don't get too aggressive, just enough to feel your legs, feel your effort. 1, 2, 3. Climbing that pyramid. All right, let's let some off, and we'll go back up to that faster pace, closer to 100. Moderate resistance, moderate intensity, fun fitness, right? Fun exercise. It's not a struggle yet, but I promise you that's coming. We'll spend 15 of our 30 minutes in a struggle, and we're almost there. I love that I have to tell you that because you are a die-hard cyclist. You're committed. You know that you showed up here for a reason and you're going to get what you came for. So I love that I have to hold you back a little bit because you're eager. You want to go, yeah? Well, we're going to go. Try to keep that fast pace for me. Fingers loose. Hips light in the saddle. Add resistance. Let's go down one more time. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Deep breaths. You're burning some calories. Your body's warm. You should be feeling some sweat right about now. And let's finish back up to fast. Ready, go. Find those faster legs, those deeper breaths. There you go. So let it go, flush it out. We're almost there. We have made it, my friends, to hard effort. There's a hill in front of us. Add resistance. Find about 75 RPMs. And when you're ready, stand with me. A short, hard hill. We're here for about 3.5 minutes. Do your best to stay standing. Sit when you need to. And then join me again as soon as you can. All right, we've come to the middle of this workout where the hard work starts. No more being comfortable. Uncomfortable is the name of the game right now. Short and not so sweet. Get on those pedals. Hips tapping the saddle, that helps you maintain that crease in your hips. Your core, so strong. There you go. Come on. Ooh. Baby, baby. We got this. We have got this. Aiming high. We might miss the mark, but we're trying for it. How does your heart feel? You're not breathless. If you wonder how much longer, you're in the right zone. You always want to know timing when you're working this hard. So you've got less than 2 minutes. Do your best to stay at 75 RPMs. Woo. You got this. I got this. Push yourself a little harder. This is the hard zone. Sustain it. Got about a minute. Woo. Come on. Short and not so sweet. How do your legs feel? Fill up with oxygen, that's what they need. There you go. Reach high. Aim high. Woo. There you go. Come on. Closing in on it. Stay with me. We're almost there. Woo. And have a seat. Drop some resistance. Grab some water. That felt good, huh? Halfway mark. Whew. Which means that we are right at the top of this pyramid. So let those legs move at a pace that feels a little out of your comfort zone. We will go back to slow fast, and we'll use the slow as the way to go breathless. In other words, we'll push really hard resistance, we'll try to go breathless, and we'll come back to this as a little reprieve. Got me? Ready? Breathe deep and add that resistance. Put on a whole bunch. Legs slow down, 50 to 60 RPMs. Give yourself 30 seconds right here in this deep work. The goal is breathless, so if you're not pushing that edge, add more resistance or pedal a little bit faster, or both. 3, 2, 1, drop resistance. A little reprieve, not easy, uncomfortable, fast legs, like you're flushing them out. Take deep breaths. So since this is the only song where we're going breathless, if you do have the capability of seeing what your maximum is so far, likely it just happened, we're gonna try to beat that. Should not be that hard because you weren't even thinking about it and you did that. So let's just see, okay? If you don't have those numbers, don't worry, just work harder than you did last time. Are you ready? Give me big resistance, slow your legs, and top out that number. Top out that number. Harder than before. Be serious about this. This is your life right here. And bring it back down.
I'm standing still without you in the emptiest of fields. I wish that I could say what's on my mind.
The straw that fills your heart so you
Okay.
have to feel.
Drop resistance. Speed them up.
On days like these, I bury my each and every word. And hide them underneath these lonely trees.
The harvest moon is wicked. I know that you've been hurt, but I swear I'm here for good. I'll never leave.
This is where it starts tonight.
If you open up your heart tonight.
All right, so what do you think about one more of those? And now, this will be the challenge. Beat your max, and you were trying last time. So now you have to try harder. Last time I'll ask you this. In 3, 2, 1, let's go get it.
Used to be so full of life, not just an empty shell. You're out there all alone.
Breathe, work, beat, aim high. You might miss. You might still be trying to hit that number. That's okay. Aim for it. Don't lower your expectations. 3, 2, 1. Woo. There we go. All you have to do right now is flush out your legs. Woo. Light in the saddle, light hands, relaxed feet, little sweat, short, not so sweet. The low belly hugging in is the best way you can support your back. So try that. Light in the saddle, low belly in.
Staring out the window, I'm out here street. You're standing like a scarecrow, begging you to speak.
Shoulders down, elbows bent,
I'm drowning in the
deep
sea.
breaths.
I just wanna believe in you and me.
All right, you have set yourself some fabulous numbers. Congratulations. If you want, go one more time. You don't have to beat any goals. Just put that resistance on. Hammer those pedals one more time. Don't worry about numbers. Just push. Just push. Nicely done. Take a little bit of resistance off and start to pedal just a touch faster. Remember, I told you the hardest part of this class would be right after we finish breathless intervals, and then we've got to work hard. This is it. You've got about 3.5 minutes again, standing climb. So whenever you're ready, you can stay seated, you can drink water, do a little more recovery, but I'd like you to get to this hard place as fast as you possibly can, because this workout is short and not too sweet. Don't make it sweet till the very end, okay? Whew. Your hips touch the saddle, your chest expands forward, your breath is full and deep, happy, joyful riding. Maybe not so happy and joyful, but we can pretend. I love this. And for years, I've taught myself to say that. This is my happy place. I am joyful here. That works a lot better than, this is so hard, but I can do it. Drag myself through. Right? Your mind knows, your body knows. This is fun. This is good. This is my happy place. I feel joy here. Alive and well. Thriving even. In the hard places. How you doing? Say something positive. Lie if you need to until it becomes true. If we learned anything from this last year, it's that if you just keep saying untruth, eventually it becomes truth. It's probably a bad example, but it's a principle of motivation. You have to just keep telling yourself positive messages, and you start to believe them. The same way you believe negative messages. You just have to choose what you want to hear and what you want to put your trust in. I vote, put your trust in positive affirmations. The good things, the things that make you better, stronger, more joyful. You are breathing, you are working. This pyramid is getting easier from here on out. Whew. That's some work right there. Have a seat. Grab a drink. Let's come back down to moderate. Hallelujah. Find something around 75 RPMs. Let's ride it home. You got about 4 minutes to the end of the work, to the cool down. Now you are absolutely welcome to take it back up if you want, to spend these last 3 minutes working hard, or maybe even breathless. Maybe you are working on a goal, training for something. Maybe you're trying to strengthen your cardiovascular system and you have a goal of pushing above that threshold every so often. Maybe today's the day. Go for it. Go for it. I'm leading this ride with a structure, but it's you and you. If you need more, get more. If you need less, take less. Up to you, my friend. Maybe you do have numbers in front of you and you'd like to round up your distance or challenge your last distance. Maybe you got some motivation here and you really want to take it. You got a couple of minutes. What are you going to do with it? I am keeping moderate resistance on, and I'm pedaling about 75 RPMs. And I'm going to hold this steady for a couple more minutes and wind it down. It's your ride. The danger is not that we aim too high and miss. The danger is that we aim low and hit the mark. And then we convince ourselves that that's what success looks like, and we stay there. For years, as I've been teaching fitness, I remind my students, I believe in you more than you believe in you. And I say that because you know your limits, meaning you know the highest number that your device has ever shown you. And so to you, that's your limit. Well, 40 years in fitness has shown me that people have breakthroughs. They break through limits when they have a coach that can see something they can't see. So I don't believe you when you tell me you've reached your limit. I'm always here to encourage you to just see if that's true. In any given workout, it might be true, but the next workout, maybe not. Never put that lid on yourself. Friends, start to roll a little more resistance off. Find a comfortable pace for your legs of your choice. We've been riding for 30 minutes. I want you to come down to easy. Wiggle your toes inside of your shoes. Wiggle them all around. Lift them up, wiggle them down. Lift them up again. Press the ball of your foot to the pedal and just let the circle be easy. Relax your toes down. Try not to even use your foot at all. The foot's just connected to the pedal, so use the legs, pushing down and flexing up at the hip. Knee lifts up, toe presses forward. Knee up, toe forward. Knee up, toe forward. Super easy. Lighten up a little more and sit tall. Let your legs keep moving. We'll just kind of move stuff around, flush, rinse, recover. Roll your shoulders up by your ears, press the shoulder blades back together and down. Do that a few times. Up, tops of your shoulder blades touch and then lower. Up, tops, and then lower. And now lift middle of your shoulder blades together, down, up, middle. You'll feel that lower in your back. Up, middle, down. Reach your arms behind like you've got a big beach ball in your hands. Chest lifts up. Slow your legs. filling up with breath. Slowly rotate the palms open, chest lifts, arms reach overhead. Press your arms down to your sides. Do that 2 more times. Legs are slow, palms reach up and down. Once more, reach. And as you lower, stop with your right leg in front of you. Come into a twist. Hand on the knee, hand on the back or the saddle. Take deep, deep breaths. Come back to center, switch. Bend your left knee, cross your right arm, and twist. And we'll return back to center. Unclip. Step to one side of your bike. Take your feet a little wider than hips distance apart. Swing your arms up and back. So you're going to take a little bit of a back bend here as the hips press forward and the shoulders reach back. Let the body open in the front. It's been folded, it's been closed, it's been rounded. It takes a lot of strength, but it's also a good opening for the chest, belly, and hips. And then as your arms swing down, bend your knees, hinge from the hips, reach your arms up and back, clasp if you'd like, and find your hamstrings. If your heart rate's still a little high, stay here in a flat back. If you're feeling pretty good, drop your head, stretch out. Exhale. And then bring yourself back up, hands on your hips. Shift one hip over to the side and feel that little pocket right there. You can cross the other foot behind. Arm comes up overhead. Sideways stretch. Deep breaths. And return to center. Shift the opposite hip out. Press the back foot, and the arm comes up and over. I want you to just take a moment and be proud of yourself that you did something short and not so sweet. Got yourself moving in the right direction. Fill your mind with positive thoughts. Catch yourself when the negative thoughts rise up. And have a fabulous day. See you next time.